What's going on, guys? In today's video I'm going to start working on the PED. Take off the engine, take off pretty much everything. I'm going to power wash it, clean it up, get it ready. Really not do much to it modification wise, but literally just clean it up and start thinking about how I want to put the new engine, because obviously it's not going to be the same configuration. So I'm definitely going to need to fabricate something in order for the new engine to be installed properly. I also need to get a kickstand for this thing because it looks like it had one before, but someone just messed it up and either took it off or it fell off. I don't know, but I need one because this is not going to work out when I have the heavier engine. Alright, so I think it's going to be pretty easy to take off. It's literally just 2 bolts for the engine, obviously the chain, and then the gas tank. There's like a bracket that holds the gas tank that obviously I'm not going to use, but yeah, seems pretty easy. Okay, so once I have everything out, have everything kind of separated. So this is everything that I'm going to be taking out. It's not going to be going back into the PED. It's the bracket for the gas tank, the engine, the clutch, which upon further inspection, it seems like the clutch is actually in relatively good condition. I mean, it's used and it's old, so I mean it has some stress cracks here. Overall, it's probably like 5 out of 10. I mean, there's a good chance that that clutch is still good. It's just that everything that connected to it isn't. Tire itself is still in pretty good condition, still holds air, no major cracks. I mean, there is some slight hair cracks, but whatever. Bearings are still good. I don't know about the sprocket. I don't know what size this is, but I know it's not a 35. Alright, so it's been a couple days since I power washed the PED, and it's just been a continuous change of emotional fluctuation for this thing. I mean, power washed it thinking, cool, I'm gonna get it ready for a 75cc engine from Harbor Freight. Went to Harbor Freight. Well, they no longer sell that engine, specifically here in California. So there wasn't really much for me to do. The only thing that I could come up with was to rebuild, restore everything that the PED came with. But what helped me out was having extra 2-stroke engines just laying around here in the garage that I was never otherwise going to use. So last night I spent like 4 or 5 hours taking this thing apart, cleaning it, rebuilding it, essentially putting red sealant. It had, the gaskets were good, it's just that I wanted that seal because, as you know, with 2-strokes, if there's one air leak, it's not going to run right. And as you can see over here, this jumble whole mess. I took apart my leaf blower that didn't want to work anymore because I also got, I got an electric one, so I was like, I was going to throw it away, but then I realized, oh, there's parts I could use. So I took it all apart. I used a bunch of bolts and a bunch of stuff that otherwise I was going to throw away, and I used it to go back into the engine. So I'm going to put it together off camera just simply because it's kind of boring, mundane, and I just want to get this thing over with, and I want to focus all my attention to putting this thing together, because I have bad luck with two-stroke engines. So yeah, I got it running. I don't have it running quite well, but it's running. It's running better than it was before. I'm really happy about that. Really glad. Alright, so that's enough for me for this video. I think that's enough. I'm going to continue messing with this. It's still giving me issues, mostly with the carb now. That's the only thing I hate about these small two-stroke engines. It's always hard to find where the leak is. But I got it narrowed down now, and I'm going to play with it more. So, see you guys in the next video. Peace out.